Time came back to win 12-10. On the ground to the right side, Petterini can't get there. A leadoff base hit for Snow starts the game for Auburn.
Well, it's the versatility of their offense starts at the top of the order. He gets down to a 2-2 count, battles his way, looks like a fastball up, looking to try to go the other way with it with a two-strike approach. Is able to get the ball through the infield for a base hit.
Time came back to win 12-10. On the ground to the right side, Petterini can't get there. A leadoff base hit for Snow starts the game for Auburn.
Well, it's the versatility of their offense starts at the top of the order. He gets down to a 2-2 count, battles his way, looks like a fastball up, looking to try to go the other way with it with a two-strike approach. Is able to get the ball through the infield for a base hit.
And closing in at 100 innings pitch as Lipsy rips the ball to the right side for a base hit. Leadoff man is on for the Buckeyes in the bottom of the first.
Base running, a lot of different creative ways in his mind to score runs.
Swing and a miss. On the elevated breaking ball, Ellis down on strikes. That's the first out of the inning.
Another look at this, like a breaker out the way. That's a slider, Brant. You called it. Not a big break to it. 81 mile an hour. Use his jump lead to set up the timing.
Swing and a miss. Graveline down on strikes for the 14th time this year. 2 punch outs for Dutton in the inning, and we're through 1 in Arlington. Auburn, Ohio State scoreless as we head to the second here on Flo College. Fly ball out towards left. Jamarusti is able to make the no. Dropped it going into the wall. Going into the railing there, couldn't quite squeeze it.
I tell you what, he was going full blast. I'm going to go catch this ball in a ballpark he hasn't been in, and the nuances of it. Thank goodness for that net right there as well. The padding, he stays with it. Oh, right as he gets it, you can see his hand sling the glove, and the ball come out as he was just slinging it, or as his body ran into it, slung his glove. It's a great effort. That ball up, that puts a lot of pressure on that umpire.
That ball pops up into shallow right center. It's going to drop in for a base hit, and the Tigers are on the board. Fabian scores, and it's 1-0 Auburn.
Well, he didn't smash it, and sometimes in this unreal game of college baseball or any baseball game, you don't have to always catch it in the middle of the barrel to get a base hit. He catches it off the end. Two-strike approach to it, just trying to shorten up. See how he gets out front, lifts it out there just far enough to get in between the left fielder and the center field. Right fielder and the center fielder in no man's land. Comes up with an RBI, and really, truly, Brent, they had to go station to station on that because it hung in the air just long enough that the base runners had to kind of hesitate to make sure the ball was going to get down.
And now visit the 0-2. In the air to right field. Lipsy will make the catch near the line. Terrell's going to tag, and he will score. 2-0 Auburn on top.
You don't send everybody on this, but you do send a really good base runner with good speed, good athleticism. The whole time when he goes back to tag up, Brent, he's watching the right fielder, Lipsy, catch the ball, and he's running down the line to see the direction of the throw as he's running down the line.
Rembert, Freilich, and Snow all on base. Erdman's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ballou goes down on 3 pitches. That's the first strikeout for Erdman and the second out of the inning. First pitch to McMurray, rocked to right field, and that is down for a base hit. Going to score multiple runs for the Tigers. In fact, it's going to score 3. Running third is Irish. He's to the plate, and it is 6-0 Auburn.
Well, he sees a pitch that he wants early in the count. He knows he's got to come to the strike zone. It's an elevated fastball, gets to the top of it, pulls side just past Lipsy in right field. all the base runners free off the bases with their leads, which means anything in the gap or gets to the fence, they're going to be able to score. Ball ricocheting goes away from Lipsy. All 3 runners score. A 3 RBI swing for that young man. He with command. If you don't have your best command against a team like Auburn.
And Bussey going back, and he can't get there. That goes all the way to the wall. Brings in another run. Fabian with a double. Makes it 7-0 Auburn.
Pitch in the middle of the plate. Fabian, tell you what, he lands in it. It is right, a slider right in the middle of the plate. Allows that barrel to get moving forward, leverage it out. Just out of his reach. In center field, he jumps up just off the top of his glove. We're going to see a pitching change.
Runner takes off for third. That pitch hit towards left center field, down for a base hit. Fabian scores as Terrell comes through with 2 outs. 3 straight 2-out hits for the Tigers, and now it's 8-0.
Yeah, they're not missing anything right now in the middle part of the plate. This ball is striped right back through the middle, elevated. Runner on second was going on the pitch, had a great jump. Only one looked him, but it didn't matter. Terrell was able to put a good swing on that ball and drive him in.
Defense, a former AAC Defensive Player of the Year, sneaks one through up the middle by Ellis. Third time Snow is reached. Good for a 2-out single here in the 3rd inning.
Get around the bases there. We have 2 or 3 of those, and also our DH, Fralick. Those guys win in the top 20 rounds and still.
On the ground and through the left side for a base hit. Second hit of the day for Ohio State. Last 2 have reached with 2 outs. That will extend the inning now to Tyler Petterini.
Pitches are wasted, pitches. With the hitter isn't going to do anything with them. And
a wave and a miss. 4th strikeout for Dutton. And the Buckeyes strand 2. 3 innings in the books. Auburn on top, 8-0 here in Arlington. Starting with tomorrow's game against the Beavers, Auburn will be taking on 7 of the top 15 teams in the country between Saturday and May 4th. That's a base hit up the middle for Irish. Blue scores. 9-0 Auburn on top.
they just keep coming at you offensively. They just don't take many bad swings, don't expand their zone. That ball's running down and away from him. You're talking about showing some flexibility in the box. And being able to keep that barrel in line long enough to go get a ball running down and away from you. It's a great piece of hitting.
A 2 RBI game for Ike Irish. Still nobody out here in the 4th inning.
You brought it up early in the broadcast in the game. 3 straight freshman hitters in the lineup. You don't see that very much.
Into the shift, and by the shift, Petterini can't get there. Irish turns from second, on his way to third. 3 straight hits to open the inning for Auburn. Runners in the corners and nobody out.
To just go, okay, we're going to have name him a captain.
Up the middle, Petterini to the bag for 1, back to first, and the Buckeyes turn their second double play of the game, but a run scores. Irish to the plates, makes it 10-0 Auburn.
Well, Petterini makes a good play, right? This is not an easy play. Topspin ball, he's trying to decide, have to bury his head in behind that glove, because he knew it was going to be an in-between hop, and it was going to be hard for him to field it, get the hop, and touch the bag at the same time. That was a tough play and a great play. That ball had a lot of topspin coming off the bounce at home plate.
Batter in the 4th inning for Ohio State, one of 4 strikeout victims for Dutton today. And he strikes out for a second time. Chris Koski says he went around. 5th punch out for Dutton. That's the first out of the inning.
Now Dutton goes to a 3-2 slider off that 2-2 fastball in that he missed with. He got that barrel going. It's just hard to hold that thing up. You get that barrel going often enough. You don't have to move it too far. Those, jumping up. I mean, it's an efficient wind up. It's comfortable for him. He works within himself.
Swing and a miss. That's 6 punch outs for Dutton as he sits down the Buckeyes in order of the 4th inning. Samuel Dutton dealing today for the Auburn Tigers. 4 scoreless innings, 6 strikeouts along the way. 10-0 Tigers as we head to the 5th inning here on FloBaseball in the 5th. That goes opposite of the shift down the line, and that is a fair ball. Rattles into the corner. Frelick on his way to second with his 2nd hit of the day. And another double for Auburn.
We get another look at this. Fastball away, just goes with it, stays on it, doesn't try to pull it, doesn't try to do anything special with it, but do what you're supposed to as it gets just inside the fair line. Or, I mean, look, that's left on left, heater away. What do you do with it if you're a good hitter? And it's elevated enough, you strike it right down the line for a double. It's not new East Carolina baseball. It's big for them.
Got by the shortstop, Ellis into left field. Frelick on his way to 3rd. Runners in the corners here for the Tigers. It looked like Stevens and Ellis got caught up with each other.
Yeah, no, it ricochets off his glove. We're going to get a better look at it from our camera crew. Oh, it took a hop off the dirt and went back to him. He hit a spike mark, the ball did, and bounces right back to the left. He's got the range to go get it. Watch it come, see it come back over his right shoulder. So just hit a spike mark, and it's part of baseball every once in a while. I'd have to go back and look at that as an official score, and that's a tough job.
That gets away from Eckelman. Frelick scores to make it 11-0. Full count to Mineo. Swing and a miss. Number 7 for Dutton. 5 in a row retired, 4 of those via the strikeout, and 1 out here in the 5th.
Putting on a clinic right now. Fastball away. Can't catch up to it. You got to swing at it. It's close enough to the edge of the plate. And he's taking that and backing that off 20 mile an hour off of that thing right there. He just ran by him. That fastball away. That pitch before was 20 mile an hour difference, almost. No, exactly 20 miles an hour difference.
Last fastball there at the top of the zone at 91 for Dutton. Last 3 outs have all been strikeout.
Plus, it takes more pitches out of the pitcher, and it's a weapon that they've used today.
Rembert smacks one to center field. That's in for a base hit. Here comes Fabian around 3rd. He scores to make it 12-0 Auburn.
So here's what can happen, and it just happened. Ball's in the middle of the plate, right? Well, part of that was the at-bat before. You get ahead 0-2, and then they don't chase, so you get a walk. So you know in your mindset as a pitcher, I got to go back to the strike zone. I got to go right back to the strike zone, and often you'll go right to the middle of the plate, and this Auburn team will take advantage of you.
Frelick drills one down the right side, another base hit. In to score Terrell. On his way to 3rd goes Remberts. And the Tigers deliver again to take a 13-0 lead.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to have a play on this ball. Boy, that's a good-looking swing. He gets to the top of that baseball, just under the glove of Carpenter. Put a lot of barrel on the baseball, Brant. Yeah, they're going to stay in there.
And he goes around. Strikeout number 9, 10 in a row sat down by Dutton. 6 innings in the books. Dutton, 6 scores for the Tigers. Auburn on top, 13-0. The full count to Irish. Drilled up the middle. Nice backhand by Shepler to second base for the force play. That is a great play on defense there by the Buckeyes actually was Maddox Simpson there for Ohio State. That's good for the second out.
Yeah, it's an excellent play. Again, all three of the new guys that have come in the game, or it's been four, all have had a ball hit at them. Two outfielders and now a second baseman. Makes a nice backhand play. First time into the ball game.
It was Shepler with Simpson covering second base. So a great play there by Shepler. On the ground, trying to get it past the shifts. Simpson throws to first base in time for the out.
What a play.
So how about Ohio State's infield here in the 7th inning?
What a play. He's peeled over on Poole side. The shortstop is back up the middle. He's got to go backhand a ball in this right at the shortstop's position. And it's a tandem play. First baseman comes up with a pick. Nice play.
Tigers first baseman Cooper McMurray just talked about it. Cooper, that big 3-run double for in the 2nd inning. What do you remember about that swing?
It was just a good, my teammates for getting on base. It's a good opportunity for us to be here. Glad we played well today.
Cooper, tell us about the start you guys are off to now. 8-1 offensively, the numbers are borderline gaudy, it looks like. I mean, when you start talking about this lineup and the balance of it, 1 through 9. Talk to us about your team and the offense of it.
Yeah, I think it's just 9 guys linking up. Our freshmen have been amazing, and we got some good veteran leadership in the lineup. So just being able to put that all together and score runs and help our pitchers out.
You talk about helping out your pitchers. How about the job Samuel Dutton did today, giving you 6 scoreless innings this afternoon?
Yeah, that was amazing. Landing all of his pitches for strikes. It was pretty good to play defense behind. Pace of play was good, so it was great for Sammy.
What does it mean for this program to be playing in this tournament this week and against such high-quality competition?
Yeah, I think, every kid's dream is to play in a big league ballpark. So, yeah, it's a huge opportunity for us. We're playing 3 great quality ball clubs. Yeah, I think it's fun for all of our guys. And
up next tomorrow, Oregon State. Looking forward to that. Cooper, thanks so much, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you, guys. War Eagle.
Again, that our player of the game, Cooper McMurray, driving in 3 of the 8 runs for the Tigers in the 2nd inning as Auburn wins it 13-0.
Impressive. I mean, just impressive. I mean, a lot of different, pieces of it. The defense was impressive. The pitching was impressive. That was impressive. The offense, the left-handed hitting today for them. I was really impressed with Brent. The left-left matchup didn't bother them. The patience, the ability to take walks, get hit by pitches. They've got a plan about how they want to score runs.
That's going to wrap up our coverage here from Arlington in game 1 of our doubleheader. Up next, the Baylor Bears against 9th-ranked Oregon State coming up at 7 o'clock Central here on Flow College. Until then, for Ty Harrington, I'm Brant Freeman saying so long from Globe Life Field here in Arlington, Texas.